On holiday somewhere.
Yes, he's on a plane back from Turkey, obviously flying business class. What a life. Right, the game's on its way. And interesting, Jason is elected to play the ditch hand, Alan. He's played a good opening bowl.
Yeah. I didn't pick it up this morning. Were you aware of the fact that they actually changed the ring slightly in the position from the colours by about a metre?
Yes, from day one I saw the 3 white dots on the actual green, so they've gone from, as we're looking at it, from right to left by a good metre, I would say.
Yeah, because Kevin said that it made the hand at the moment on the colours that it's on a little bit easier to play. He said the other way it was swinging a lot more, and maybe that's why when it was on the other colours, players stayed away from it, even though we thought it was seemed to be the hand to play.
Right, let's see how Matty can respond. He's certainly added his weight. Is he going to hold? Needs to get up. Just slightly under on the weight.
Yeah, Fikile, amazing bowls all round. That's a very good observation. We're loving it. And we hope that everybody that's watching the streaming is enjoying the quality of the bowls. Another great bowl from Jason. Yeah, Leon, you're right. Leon Mitchley says great coverage. Cape Town Bowls Talking Heads, the best live streaming company at present. No one can touch them. When you have a good equipment, and you can do wonders. Keep it up. Thanks for that, Leon. And what a great response from Mathews.
Well, I'm going to ask you, we've got a message here from Claire Pollard saying it's raining in Parow in the north right now. Is that could that be a problem later on?
I don't know if Claire's actually telling us the truth. Sorry, I've got to question you, Claire, but yesterday when it was raining here, you said the sun was shining, and now he's got it. Oh, great bowl. And doesn't help, does it? Because it goes on the 2 metre. Jason's reaction is it doesn't help. Yeah, so Claire, I'm surprised that it's the weather conditions, because you're not that far away from us. It must be too wide. I think he's almost declared it. Yeah, Claire, the wind is gusting a little bit. It's comes up a little bit and drops, and from Cape Town point of view, this wouldn't be considered anything of a problem when it comes to bowls. It's a very light breeze. The surfaces are fantastic. Hasn't really affected the speed that much, and you can see that by the quality of the bowls. This morning the 2 games were really good. Trial ends are over on the rink next door. Tennis and Wayne showing great sportsmanship, high fives, and good start from Mathews. I should imagine Jenny Jones must be beaming at the moment. She must really be enjoying this. Eh?
Absolutely. So proud of Matty. And all credit to her. Oh, Alan, we've seen some incredible bowls over the last couple of days.
Another good bowl here from Mathews. Another great start.
Oh, Matthew he'll be happy with proceedings at the moment. Yeah, there's no doubt he needs a good solid start against the champion Jason Evans. He's in the area again. Oof.
Won't make it any easier for Jason. Jason has certainly got a line. Has he got the weight?
All on the weight here, Alan.
He's just going to drop. Still a couple of shots down. Lovely road. He was a metre away on a perfect line. Mathews decides to leave it alone and he's going to play the other hand. It's on the forehand.
He needs that little hole.
Got it? No. He might have sold. That might be second shot now.
Jason has asked Debbie to have a look.
Yeah, Johan, I think what's important, just to get over to the viewers that are watching, is that when we talk about, you know, maybe the better hand and a tighter hand, tighter line, and why the players are playing that, it's not a critique on the quality of the surface. I mean, it's just observations on our part, you know. I mean, there's everybody that's played on that rink has been very complimentary. Jason's having a run, yeah. I think Mathews, it's definitely one. It could be amazing.
Alan, I agree with you. You know, both hands are very playable, and certain players have had a preference either or.
Yeah.
We've seen Jason go from backhand to forehand with ease. And I won't be surprised if he applies the same in this particular game. Tinus Olofs have taken out 2 bowls in his favour in the first end, measuring for 3. It's 2 shots. So Matty takes a 3 shots to 0 lead after 2 ends.
Debbie Phillips, our walker, indicates the 2. Sorry, Claire. I see you say the message is 30 minutes ago, so yeah, the weather can change and do funny things in 30 minutes. Sean Waters, he's now getting carried away with that piri piri. It's now hot piri piri.
It's funny. Oh, he's got the line. We get back to the jack. Oh, certainly off to a great start here, Alan.
He's not going to let the occasion get to him. He's obviously got a very good temperament. Very good opener from Jason. Just didn't. Another footer running, he would have been good.
Yes, so as I mentioned when I welcomed the players onto the green, Mathews from a region called Mazuzu, Alan, that's Malawi. I think that's up north. Ever been to Malawi?
No, I haven't. So I made that mistake. I thought it was Botswana, so it's Malawi. Okay. All right, I apologize for that. Close.
It's in a fair line here, Alan.
Close.
Can you get back to the jack?
Hey, just didn't. What a line he had there. That could have been a killer bowl if he made the trip. Jason likes it.
Oh, he's running off to this one.
He's going to hold? No,
he's just...
No, it just tips.
Playing this with quite a bit of weight. I don't know if that's intentionally. No doubt he was wanting to stay away from the head, Alan, and not widen it.
Yeah. If he did play with good weight and he got to the jack, he could have got an advantage. Of
a little tuck on the jack.
Yeah.
Is Jason going to get back? Great effort, Jason. Got a message here from Brenda van der Berg from Brisbane. Hello, mate. We're saying she's enjoying the bowls. They're previously from the Kleinmond Bowling Club. Thanks for joining, Brenda.
Beautiful part of the Western Cape, Kleinmond.
Oh, Matty's really settled in well here and quickly and early, Alan.
No, he's certainly showing no signs of nerves.
Oh, Jason is great reply from Jason.
No,
touch on the jack.
Exactly what he needed.
Matty just asking if Jason's bowl is level. I think he's under, Alan. Oh, good weight for the shot.
Positive weight. Does that give Mathews a little bit of a guide? Or could it be a nuisance?
Certainly can help. He's given it a bit more air. I think he's very close, Alan.
Oh,
what a great shot. Absolutely fantastic. He's hot. Phiri is hot.
Jason looks close here. If he can make the trip.
Oh, good effort from Jace. He's still 2 down though.
Do you want to measure? Well, there's nothing to stop Mathews from playing the same shot and getting movement again. He most likely would want to change that setup. It's a little bit of a target for Jason.
He's certainly up on the weight. Needs a ride off Jason.
Touch it.
Z.
That would have been first prize if he could have got a little feather on that jack.
It's finished well though.
Let's see if Jason can adjust.
Be interesting to see what Jason does here, Alan.
Playing over the draw. Gets inside or turns his front ball.
Oh, he's close.
He's very close, eh?
It's very close. Needs that bowl full. Oh, great shot.
Yeah.
Not the worst.
No, but yeah, he needs it at 4-0 down. He needed a score. Really unfortunate, and he catches that. I'm sure that's exactly what he was playing for. The jack just went towards Mathews' bowl. Very unfortunate.
So on ring 2 in the other semi-final match, singles event, Wayne Roberts has taken a 3-shot lead over Tinus Olofse, and that's after 3 ends.
You see my very, very good friend Graham Elliott has posted a comment here. Great coverage, commentary guys. Thank you very much, Graham. Appreciate that. Matthew Muskins is rooting for Matty. Come on, son. That's a very Goodwood saying. Come on, my son.
Hello, Mr. Johnny De Sousa.
Yeah.
Made that famous.
Yeah. I think he stole it. I don't think it's his. But he certainly made it his.
Oh, it's
I think Sebi Rodriguez will tell you he owned that saying, and
it's become a very popular saying. And there's one for you in the JBA, Alan.
What's that?
Talk to me, boys. From Mr. Bowles.
Yeah. A lot of support coming in from Mathews.
Alan, both players have settled on their lines. Hitting that centre line.
Hell of a game next door, yeah. Five balls within a foot.
Little rub for,
Yeah.
great little
Yeah.
rub off for Wayne Roberts. It's 2 down, rubbed off
Yeah, got the
bowl,
shot.
got the shot.
Yeah. And Jason's just drawn a ripper. Well done, Jason. Need this one. Well, Mathews can be a bit positive here and tap the shot bowl. Jack will go to his bowls. He certainly seemed to be playing with a bit of weight. Will it come back?
No, he won't
No,
come
it
back,
won't
Alan.
come back,
Made his intentions quite clear, and I'm
Yeah.
sure Jason will be looking at matching those 2 bowls of Met.
Looks good. Looks very good. Oh, didn't see that. Yeah, our positioning from as far as the commentary position is concerned, Johan, is a hell of a lot better this year, isn't it? I mean, we're right on the rink.
Oh, he can sell another shot, and he's done that. Yes, Alan, I agree with you. You know, I know there's preference for certain commentators to look at the screen and the screen only, because that's what the viewers are seeing. But I love the extra dimension of
being able to see
have a 360, look at facial expressions, etc.
Look, I must be something about 90% to 10%. I just don't pick up on that monitor because of the light.
Bit of a glare. Yes, Alan.
I don't pick up. So if I do get the observations wrong, it's because I'm looking at it about 30 meters away and not right in front of me.
Jason's got a big chance here to turn this into 3.
Done that?
Oh, he's done that. He's done that, and much needed for Jason.
Ooh, 3. That's right back in the game.
Brings him back into the set.
Yeah.
The interim, what it won't pick up next door, Alan, do you know?
Not sure.
It's got the mat, so he definitely scored. It's currently up 4-2. I'll bring it to the, give you an update shortly.
I don't see any movement on that board, so I don't know if they've already put the score up or the communication hasn't got to from the marker to the.
It's definitely not up
board.
yet, Alan.
Good start from Jace. Great bowl, Jason Evans. What a great start. Brilliant weight from Mathews, just going a little bit too wide.
Not wasted though.
No.
I think Jason's very good, yeah.
Great ball. Yeah, I think Jason just wanted to know if Mathews made contact with the shot ball, in which direction the jack was going, and Mathews is after it.
Oh, it's very close here, Alan.
Great ball, Mathews.
Oh, slightly unfortunate for Jason that his second bowl just fell over so slightly, just widened that target slightly, and they certainly helped that shot of Matty.
Still had to play it.
What a game we've got here on hand, Alan.
Yeah. And nothing seems to faze Mathews.
So no set rules when you can come up and have a look, whether you're only allowed to do it after your third bowl, etc. No time clock, stopwatch.
Didn't catch that comment from Jason. Communication with Debbie Phillips, the marker. I would have had a touch of humour, I'm sure. Get back, Jace. Just missed.
Message here from Philip Simpson, Alan, asking, "Hi guys, any particular reason for a blue jack?" Philip, all I can say to you is talking to Andre Barnard from Fairtree. Nothing specific, just something different, something a bit more colourful.
Yeah, they could have picked any colour. They just decided on blue.
Oh, look, we've seen enough white jacks and yellow jacks in our time, so as long as it's conducive to good TV coverage, brings a bit of colour into the game, Philip. But yeah, good question. So Matty needs to slip in behind here. He's done that. Right, big bowl from Jason. Got two options here. Turns his bowl in for shot, or sits Mathews' shot bowl for 2.
Like a slightly better line.
Oh, he's
If he
close.
makes contact with
He needs
own
his bowl, though.
Not the gap.
Oh, just slightly under on the line.
Jason, unlucky, mate. From this angle, can you hazard a guess if it's 1 or 2? Johan?
It's definitely only 1, Alan. Wayne Roberts has taken a 6-2 lead after 5. Can Matty
stay off his
make it another? I think he's just slightly
Jason.
under. Yeah, he's got to stay off. I
Jason's
don't.
bowl. Don't do
Oh, he
it.
sold it, I think.
Naughty
Has he?
Boy.
Certainly looks like it from here, Alan. Hard to judge, yeah. 1 to Jason.
Oh, man. That's not good.
It's
That's not good.
Not
when,
good.
When you're lying definite 1, as you said.
to go 6-3
Three
up,
up,
instead of a,
right,
5-4,
5-4.
a smaller lead of 5-4. Massive difference. It happens, Al.
Fortunately, I think Mathews is the type of person that won't let him affect him or anything like that. He'll get on and play the next end. I think the psychologist will tell you once the bowl is gone and forget about it, it's over. There's nothing you can do about it. Move on, you know.
Message here from Cheryl Waterman. We apologise,
Great
Cheryl.
start, Jace.
The bowl's coverage has been so gripping that her grand plans went straight into the ditch. She's got a backlock bigger than a long end measure. Good one, Cheryl. Enjoy it.
Glad to have you on board. Very close. Mathews.
What a great response.
As I said to you, after that last bowl, we sold it. It's gone. It's
Gone.
over.
It's out of the system.
Out of the system.
Beautiful.
Tracking. Finds his own bowl. Well, he's got a
Little
result.
unfortunate.
Yeah, it's not the perfect result.
Great effort.
He's opened it up a little bit.
Plum has gone up to a very convincing lead here, Alan. He's up 8-2 after 6.
He's got inside. I would think that's the shot. Let's have a look what Debbie says.
Oh, it's another shot. I think it's 2.
2,
There's room for Jason. See how the champion responds. He's stalking it, Alan.
Weight looks good. Great bowling, Jason. Great bowling, Jace. Oh,
Time after time, Alan,
Yeah.
he just pulls out that big shot.
yeah.
Matty just stepping back.
Yeah, always good. Always good to see that. Just reset. Think about the shot you're going to play. Look at this. He likes it. He's chasing it.
He's hot. Extra hot.
Well, at this stage, Jason knows he's got a game on his hand.
Well, you know, Alan, at the recent inter-districts in Johannesburg, Matty actually played third for KwaZulu-Natal. Sorry, Kilorini. My apologies. And yeah, those sort of attacking shots obviously helped him tremendously.
Jason goes for his toucher. Yeah, he was trying to get his toucher into the ditch. Mathews with an opportunity to make it 2. I mean, I watch Mathews walking down this rink. He could be on the beach, just strolling along. Little bit surprised he's opting for that hand. Prove me wrong.
All on the weight now. Is he up? Needs to run.
No, not quite. Didn't quite see what happened next door, but Wayne played a good shot.
Well, Plummer's just drawn the shot.
Big hit coming in.
Plummer's holding 3.
Big hit coming. Yeah. No, yeah, there it goes. Ooh, a little bit of a bounce.
Big bounce,
yeah.
Massive bounce.
Yeah. That's certainly not a Ryan Best.
I think it set slipping away from Tinus. He's down 11-2 after 7.
Yeah, native bowler. We are watching an absolute masterclass here by 2 great bowlers, 100%.
It's that first set, Done and dusted.
Mathews. You little beauty. What a great shot. What an opener at this stage of the set. Playing the second last end, 6-4 up on the board.
Alan, he's been super impressive, and Jenny Jones must be smiling.
Yeah.
Super proud.
Jason's close. He's just going to slip under. What a great effort. And I think you're going to find that sort of response from Jason. He knows he's got to get it close.
Big end for both players, Alan.
Yeah. His weight's good, he's close. That's pretty close. It might create a bit of a problem for Jason. Yeah, he's swinging to his backhand. Close.
Just going to dip away.
Oh,
Great weight.
2 great bowls, no results, eh?
Well,
Perfect weight.
got 2 balls in the bag. Oh, Matt, you'll be looking at
He gets around the back
sitting
here.
this back bowl of Jason, or just slipping it.
Swings a bit more. There's nothing wrong with that position. Run.
I think he would have preferred another foot or 2.
No, I'm not being exact. I'm just saying around about that position.
Yes, yeah.
In the area.
Oh, he's giving it a bit more air, yeah. So you're going to get back to it.
Oh,
Yeah, the birdie's not on his shoulder at the moment. A little bit of a shake of the head.
yeah, Jace. I mean, a little bit more of his own bowl, and he takes. He turns out Mathews' bowl, and it's definitely 2, possibly 3. What a bad result! Right on target. First end of the second set, and Tennis has drawn the shot.
Message here from Brandon Evans, urging his dad on. Go on, Dad.
Oh, man. Yeah, there's a spectacle going on next door here also. Fantastic bowls all round. Mathews, what are you going to do, Mathews? Is that enough? See what Debbie I've got. Yeah, two. Looks like Debbie's going to put up two shots.
And not a bad result for Mathews,
Not
you
at
know.
I think Jason would try and play the same shot and get a little bit more of his own bowl. Except now with Mathews having put that last bowl down, something all he's trying to do is get the result, get a shot. Jason will be very happy to get one shot out of this lot. Can't do much different than his last bowl. Oh, he's playing more weight. What is going on here?
Just not going his way at the
No,
moment.
it's not, eh?
I mean, he's playing it well, Al,
Yeah.
but it's, you know, it's just one of those. You're missing it a little here, a little there.
I think that you can say pretty confidently that that's the first set to Mathews. 4 shots diff,
Yeah,
one to play.
can't win it.
Can't see it, eh? Now, African Wanderer, the format is 2 sets of 9 ends with a 3-end tiebreaker. That's pretty much it. Do you want to add to that, Johan?
Well,
That's
only
it,
to
eh?
say that ends count and not shots in the tiebreaker.
Correct. And then if it goes to 1 end each in the tiebreaker, you do get the option to call a burn, call on to kill the head. You can only do it on the last end of the tiebreaker, on the 3rd end.
Quite right.
Yeah, Sean Matty's playing very well. Seasoned campaigner. Playing against a master. Now that first bowl from Jason almost looks like Matty's getting to him.
Matty's on a fair line again, slightly under, but
In the area.
right there.
You know, having done what into our 4th day now, Johan, I would like to make an observation that Matty's up there with the most consistent players that we've seen on this rink.
Yes, Alan, without a shadow of a doubt. You
Not
know,
necessarily the most consistent, but certainly up
Yeah.
there is
no, he's been very good.
very few loose bowls. And if he'll come back from there, I'll put a mock on him. Oh boy, sorry Matty. Could be enough.
I think so, Alan.
Yep, could be enough for 2.
Yeah, unfortunately, Jason with his first bowl took away the 4.
Set gone.
Set gone.
Yeah. Sure, Matthews trying to just over the draw, see if he can get to the jack or the shot bowl. He likes it. He's chasing it. Will it bend? Will it bend on that hand?
I just got a little kick there, that extra bit of weight, Alan.
Yeah.
Well, at the moment next door, Plummer's just proving to be a handful for Tinus. And I think he's going to wind it up here. Tinus Olofsson.
Well, I hope he doesn't produce the same drive as he did on the last time. Let's hope he can get this way, run away smoothly. That's my only concern when they go into these big booming drives. Do they lose control? Playing with more ice joint.
Yeah, that first bowl of Jason will add to his frustration, Alan. You know, the fact that he took away the four, way things are going.
I think this is, what is he trying here? I don't know. Maybe he's just playing a practice bowl for the next set.
That concludes that set. Very well played first set. Alan, he was absolutely superb.
Yeah. I'll take it a step further. I think it's a brilliant first set from Mathews.
Yeah, and he'll go into the second set with a lot of confidence.
Very positive now, sure.
The champion knows how to bounce back. Jason Evans. But he's up against a fight here. A very determined Mathews Phiri.
Well, he's been a regular visitor to the PBA, so whatever points he gets here would be enough to send him back, bring him back next year.
Yeah, and he'll be looking at a nice start here in the first set, and he's
done it.
He's done that. What a great start, Matty.
Jason will certainly know he's got a game on his hands, yeah. It's got to be close.
Line.
Stop. Just going to run past.
Going in the area, Alan.
Yep.
Consistency is right up there.
Not good. Not good from Jace. Trying to make that adjustment. Over adjusting.
Put Matty on his forehand. Good again.
3 great balls. Did you hit it? No. Fell out, which won't help.
So Matty's holding at least 2.
And I mean the position of his first 3 balls. I mean, if he can actually
I don't know what
get
saying. You know, he's played very few short balls, which has been in his favour.
If he can just get a little touch.
I like the line of this ball, Alan.
I like the weight of this ball also. If he can touch this ball, oh, what a great effort.
1 in, 1 out.
That's actually
not too
very
serious.
unlucky result because he found his own ball and turned it to the port. I think he's still holding the 1.
It is so, Alan, but what he's done, he's also put both these bowls on the center line, which makes it even more difficult for Jason. Is that a fair observation?
Yeah. Yeah, there's no target. Jason's got a dead draw. Got that away nicely.
And a bit of a line. It's got the added weight.
Better line, yeah. Better weight, yeah.
Jason Evans, you beaut. What a great shot. Spectacular.
That's
What
a
a
start.
great
That's
draw.
a starting either. Having another look at the second, because as I said, Mehdi was very unfortunate. Only one.
It's how a true champion responds, Alan.
And it could have been so different, because if Mathews, with the perfect weight, has just got a touch on the jack and moved it towards his balls, I mean, he could have been looking at 4 down playing his last ball, Jason.
So next door to our viewers, Plum has taken a 4 shots to 0 lead after 3 ends, after winning the first set. And playing well. Very well. Jason has changed the length here a little bit. He's matched up a yard or two, and he's thrown it quite short. Well, they're probably playing to about a 26 metre, Alan.
Yeah. Thanks very much, Miles. I appreciate your comments. Yeah, Archie, maybe you'll be better qualified to answer this question, Johan. If Wayne is ranked number 4, what is Jason's ranking?
Archie, I'll speak under correction. I haven't seen the updated ranking list, but with Jason's win in the Masters, I think he was sort of maybe in the late 20s, 28, 29, but he might have moved down after his win. For some strange reason or other, I believe that our ranking points have been reduced, the value of them. They've gone from, I don't know, it's very surprising, from gold or platinum to silver. I haven't got to the bottom of it. So to answer your question, it would be a guess more than anything else, Archie. I think Jason has probably run about 18 or 20.
I'm just taking a little bit of a guess here. You can tell me if I'm right or wrong, but it's very much dependent on the competitions you play in. And maybe Jason doesn't get to play in those competitions where the points are of value.
In South Africa, you've got the 3 sanctioned events as set up by World Bowls. Been the African states, the South African Masters, and then obviously your nationals.
Are those fewer events compared to players in the UK and Australia?
Most definitely.
Yeah, well, there you go. I mean, it's a little bit
and therefore my surprise why they've been slightly, the points have been degraded, for a better word. I did a sort of a comparison, and I'll speak under correction. I think the Australasian sanctioned events contribute to about 6 or 7 events versus our 3. And the UK is not far from that.
And within the South African setup, is there a ranking system, Johan? No ranking system. That might be interesting, to start up. As long as you base it on, equal, because I know many years ago they had a ranking system. They had a ranking system in South Africa, and it was a little bit weighted in the favour of the Johannesburg area districts, because they could play what do you call it, all Transvaal, all whatever they call
which
it.
is now the Gauteng Open.
Gauteng Open, that's the word I was looking for. So the Gauteng Open, you get to play, I think, formats of fours, pairs and singles, and you get points for that, whereas the comparison in the Western Cape is the All Cape, and you only play fours. So careful. Oh, Mathews. And he could have made 2 out of that, maybe more.
Yeah, Alan, at the moment, they've got the Western Cape singles, which it's not noted as record.
Yeah.
Which I find maybe a little strange.
It's almost like a champion of champions, isn't it? So within the Western Cape, I think if you win a major title, a singles title, a Masters title or something like that. And I'm not too sure how the actual qualification for that works. Is it a case of the selectors or the executive? I know Graham Kemp he was involved with he was chairman, I think, of the Western Cape, and I don't know how they qualified.
Just to get back to the world rankings, Alan, there's been concern from various quarters that a lot of these sanctioned events are actually selected tournaments where players are selected, and it's not based on an open event, which gives preference to the selected players, the more seeded players. I know Jason Parkinson raised that point. It's fair comment.
Absolutely. Now, I think if you're going to do something like that, it's got to be balanced. It's got to be even. Everybody must stand the same chance of earning points, no matter where you are in the world. I mean, if you're going to take equivalents, then you take nationals wherever it's played. And these days, most of the national events they're called open. So people, if they want to, if they can afford to, they can travel the world and play in various national competitions. You can go to Australia,
America.
You can play in America. You can play in their nationals.
Some of the Asian tournaments.
Yeah. Great effort, Mathews. I mean, that Aussie nationals, open nationals, is huge. I mean, you go through sections there; it's hundreds of sections.
Massive.
Another shot from Jason.
Alan, I'm just sensing that Jason's starting to applying a bit of pressure on Matty.
Yeah, and Matty was unfortunate. He was very unlucky on the last end to get that jack in the wrong direction. If he picks it up clean, it's a different story. I think he was trying to draw, just played with a little bit too much, mate. There's a couple of times he's done that now. He's got an opportunity here. There's a bit of a target. What's his weight like?
He's close. He needs to run though. Is he up? Great effort.
Debbie going to have a look. Jason's coming to have a look. Yeah. It's not that he doesn't trust you, Debbie.
Right, so next door, Spanner, Plummer.
Spanner and a plumber now.
He's both. After 5 ends, has taken a 5-2 lead.
I'm sure in his plumbing business he has to use spanners.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What is a plumber without a spanner?
Looking close, yeah. Great ball, Jason. Great ball, Jason. Yeah.
Terrific.
Mathews applauds. Opportunity here for Mathews. Just having a look to see how many shots. I don't think it makes much difference to the shot he's got to play. He's on his backhand. If he gets any movement of his front bowl, his last bowl, gets the inside edge of his bowl onto Jason's last bowl, he can get a result. So I think the only thing he doesn't want is being short. As long as he reaches, he's got a result.
He's playing with purpose here.
Can he get the bend on that hand? That's the problem when you go slightly over the rate that he was required. He needed to be a little bit more direct, tighter line.
Maybe less weight, you know.
Yeah.
Jason had the luxury of the best back.
Yeah. Has the tide turned?
That's what I sense, Alan.
Wayne Roberts is...
So, Alan, Cheryl Waterman has sent us through the current world bowls rankings. And Jason is currently rated at 37. Sean Thomas at 33, and then I can't make out. I've got a little heart next to Niksha.
31.
31.
Yep. Thanks, Cheryl.
Yeah, thank you for that.
We need help from all and sundry. Daniel Vaughan, morning. Yeah, and Daniel's come through with the same. Nick's 31, Mr. Bowles 33, Jason is 37. And if you base that on South African rankings, then Jason would be ahead of those.
Yeah, and you know the other thing is too is we're not quite sure when the cut-off date is for the year, year to year, because I think the top 12 gets elected for the World Masters. I don't know if the results and points credited for the Australian BPL has been awarded, and that could affect somebody like Wayne Roberts' rating. You sort of move up and down very quickly based on results from all over the world.
Yeah, that Australian BPL is a good example. I mean, what a fantastic competition. I mean, you're able to watch the streaming on that. The quality is phenomenal. And then I asked the question, you know, should points from that be taken into consideration, because that's an invited tournament.
Absolutely, Alan. But I certainly agree with you. High quality bowls.
Oh God, man! For goodness' sake, it's outstanding. But you know, they come from all over the world. Alex Marshall is there.
Paul Foster, Stuart Anderson.
They're all there. You know.
Jeremy Walker. And it's of such high standard that almost every bowl is a pressure bowl. So that word pressure is just sort of, you know, blows away. It's every bowl is just another bowl, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Jason's still one down.
Once again, it looks like Nixa can just draw another shot and just happen to get a little movement on that on the jack. Is he up? Is he up?
Just don't think he's got quite the weight to hold up.
It should be up. Yeah.
Next door, Tinus Ullus picked up a couple. They are currently at 5-all after 6.
It's a good fight back from Nixa. He's got to do it this set. Good opener from him. Great opener.
All right, big bowl from Jason. It's certainly must look very inviting.
Yeah, that hand, once again, that hand.
Is he going to get back?
That's the thing. And I don't know if he got enough of that bowl to turn it out. That hand must be extremely difficult, because we've seen it consistently over the 4 days. People try and play with that little bit over the draw, and they just don't get the reaction that they expect.
Well, Jason managed to cut it down to 1. Got a big opportunity here for Matty to draw another. possibly a slight move on the jack, could even make 3. Oh, he's played it well. Yeah, he's played it well. Great weight. 2 out. Yep. Brings Matty back into the set.
4-2.
Ever so slightly.
Good ball here from Tinus. The wrong side. Now, these multicolored bowls can be a bit confusing because as it stands at the moment, it's very hard to tell because they both got that turquoisey colour.
Message here from Mike Manovic.
My mate.
Yeah, what a well contested game. Players are worthy finalist. Thanks for that, Mike.
Yeah, it was good seeing you in the inter-districts, you and Lynn. Haven't seen each other for ages. Good meeting up again. Catching up with the past. Very good start. Well done, Matty. Well done, Mathews.
That just might force Jason in his backhand. Yeah, he's changed. A little kiss on the bowl. Got a fair line, yeah. Is he going to get back? Not a bad effort. Don't be too unhappy with that one, Alan.
No, not at all.
Good little receiver.
I think it's that's Mathews' target at the moment. He's got to get inside Jason's last ball. Don't know if you can do it on that line. Whatever you do, don't sell another shot.
It's got weight, yeah.
He's far too heavy. Matty, you're giving me heart attacks here, mate.
Don't like his weight, yeah, Alan.
No, he's dropped.
Oh, you'll be disappointed with that. Big opportunity here for Matt. There's quite a bit of room for another. And even if he sits the back bowl of Jason.
That's his target, I'm sure. Seems to be on a better line. Better weight.
Yeah, I think he's played it well, Alan. That's a great draw.
Gets across.
Well played, Matty.
Don't set it up as a... that's unfortunate.
As they say, good bad bowl.
Yeah, you can't place them, eh? You've got to take it. See if Jason will... Seems also to be on a good line.
He's to hold.
He's got the weight.
He's staying around. Yeah, just slightly under on the weight.
Yeah, just didn't have the weight on that line.
Right.
2 shots.
2 shots. All square after 5. Plummer's taken a 6-5 lead over Tinus Ulofse. It's after 7.
Look, I'm going to get a lot of flack for this, but unfortunately I'm going to say it.
Say it as it is,
yeah,
Alan.
You know, I just think it's so unfortunate when you have top tournaments of this quality, of this standard, you know, irrespective of if it's an inter-district, if it's a national tournament, when you get down to the final stages, if it's something like the PBA, I'm so disappointed that bowlers in general just don't come out and support these events. You know, this green at the moment with the with the performance and the standard of the bowls we're watching, it's just so disappointing that people don't come out and watch.
I agree with you, Alan, but the weather hasn't been great.
Yeah,
the viewing,
put a jacket on.
the streaming has been massive. So maybe they sitting at home in their comfort, watching the game.
Yeah, look, I think the streaming, for me, the streaming is important for those people that are outside the Cape Town area,
Correct.
But I would expect people in this in this Cape Town
Local community bowlers.
You've got to come out, guys. Really, I think the players deserve it. I think it adds value to the players. Actually appreciate when there's a bank.
Adds vibe to the atmosphere.
Yeah. And we've run it. I mean, we've run it in October. In fact, I think the very first PBA we had, which we were very concerned about because it was in
October.
Correct. Yet I think we had our best crowds that year. Easter definitely last year didn't seem to work.
No, it was a 50-50 split between the players.
Well bowled, Jace.
Still one down though.
So what do we need to do? I've seen it over the years. We've run international events at our club at Constantia, and yet the guys are still playing tabs.
Alan, and I'll speak under correction. I think there was a prize for
every day.
Spectators every day coming in.
Every day there was a prize, and I mean it wasn't like it was decent aero products.
So come down to Durbanville. There's still time for
make one a day.
For both the finals of the singles and the pairs. Oh, he's just kicked out a lot. Is he going to touch his bowl? Yeah, he's done enough.
Well played, Jason. The PBA approached Bowl South Africa about opening a spot for this event, and it looks like we've got it again for next year. It's close to the inter-districts, but the competitive bowlers will play in both. They'll come. You dangle the carrot, they'll come. Yet what it did do, it opened up opportunities for all the other clubs to run events.
The affiliated events.
Yeah, their events, their club events. They spotted a gap and they took the gap, and now, in opposition to this, you've got competitions being run all over the Western Cape. And I know it's going to be controversial, and I'm going to get certain players to say, yeah, but we've got to raise funds, and we've got to look after our competitive bowlers in the Western Cape. It's just a pity it runs in opposition to this.
Right.
Under.
You might get a bit of a kick, or very close. Yeah. So, to our viewers, the game next door was done and dusted. Plummer, I think, picked up a 3 to win that second set. So he's through. Well done, Wayne Roberts, and I'm sure his supporters from all over South Africa, and particularly Port Natal, will be very happy.
Yeah, I think once this game is completed, Johan, I would recommend or suggest that you do interviews with both the winners. Maybe now is not the right time to do it.
I don't want to be upsetting Jason Evans.
Yeah.
And Matt. Jason just showing a little bit of frustration with the line on the hand.
Yeah, with the weight that he played with, he was looking for his ball to turn. Match his
even
ball
a
out.
bit of the jack splash it out to the left for 2 or 3.
Jason goes into a 5-4 lead. 3 ends to play. Well, I've got one positive comment back from Lorraine. But if you don't agree with me, tell me so. I can take it on the chin. I think it's over, Mathews. Off. Looks like about a half. 3/4. I don't know, half. Okay, the spots.
Who's happy?
Yep.
he's left it short.
Yeah, there is
Alan?
a minimum length worldwide from the front of the mat to the jack. It's got to be minimum of 23 meters. Anything shorter of that, the jack goes to the opponent. For those of you watching that might be wondering why the question was asked. Look good, yeah. Looks good.
Yeah, it's
Great
good
adjustment.
correction.
Yeah. That's what these guys do so well, don't they? I mean, they're able to adjust the difference. They know their delivery. They've got a feel. Not a bad bowl from Mathews. He's giving himself, made the target a bit bigger. So Jason will be trying to get slightly just behind the jack with this bowl.
Needs
He's
to
got
run.
enough to draw another shot.
Yeah, that's superb.
I think you might see a little bit of aggression from Mathews here on his backhand.
He's got the luxury of a back bowl.
Keep it tight. Keep it tight.
Yeah, he's going with weight to L. I think he's nipped
I
it.
don't like the way he got that away.
So got up a bit on that shot.
Did they?
Definitely.
Yeah. Sure, Jason will cover the back. Eh? What do you say, Jan?
Most definitely.
At least get to
Alan?
Mathews' back bowl. Past it. I don't see Mathews adjusting his weight on his next bowl. Now he's going right to the back. Definitely best bank on the back bowl. Two shots here would give Jason the luxury of a three shot gap with 2 ends to play.
Big shot here for Matty Allen.
Big shot. It's closer. 2 bowls. What a great shot, Mathews. No, you don't have to apologise.
Crowd
for that,
erupts.
mate. You don't have to apologise for that. He got 100%.
Slightly better balanced on the mat. Alan. What a great shot.
So with Mathews 1 set up, after 7 ends in the second set, it's peels at 5 all, 2 ends to play. I would almost say that Jason has to score on this end, no? I mean, it's not a gimme after that, but it'll give him, put him in a better space, better opportunity.
Big bowl here for Matty.
Matty draws it close here. It's not
Certainly
far away.
on the line. It's all in the weight now.
A little bit over.
Just slightly over.
Slightly over. Good opener.
Yeah, the champion has opened up the great bowl here.
All on weight. If it's over the draw, then it's going to run on past. Unlucky. It's a little bit too much again.
Jason will be looking at beating his first bowl. Maybe he's done just that. Maybe not. Still a great bowl.
Great bowl.
2 great bowls.
Yeah. Looks like the rain's,
It's back.
yeah, hasn't left us for long this weekend.
Yeah, and it doesn't rain mainly in
Spain.
Spain. He's just kicking out on that line, Alan. His weight was so good. Jason just asking if it's still 2, if there's any change.
Yeah, well done, Mathews. I like that. I like that little interaction.
What was that?
Mathews said 2 shots. Because sometimes the marker doesn't really want to commit. And it's nice when your opposition actually says, no, it's 2. That's great. It's great sportsmanship.
Oh, Jason looks good again. Well, that certainly ended up in the eye of Matt.
Might opt to swing on
The
to the other
danger here
hand,
is with that shot, he might now be tempted to attack on the backhand, squeeze out of the jack towards the back. Call it, Alan. Is that an option at this stage, or is he drawing on the backhand?
I'd like to see him draw on the backhand. Even if he gets second shot here, if he can get to that bowl that's sort of sitting at about 11 o'clock, past the jack, to me that's what he's got to get to. Looks like when he let it go, he was slightly under. Is he going to hold? No. You can almost pick it up on the lines and the dots running up the green.
Yes, Alan.
When somebody's slightly under. This could seal the second set for Jason, yeah. Oh, here comes the rain again. Not going to make it, I don't. It's like 3 shots. 3 shots. Yeah, he looks like Bruno. You're 100% right. He's top player with a hell of a temperament. Certainly worthy of a final, no question. Albert Vilakazi, Leonora, breathe, Matty. Doesn't take much for the tide to turn in a game of sets. One end lose concentration and your opponent takes advantage, and I think Jason's almost wrapped up the second set and we're going into a tiebreaker, and we wouldn't have said that a couple of ends back.
Oh, he's just played a cracker. Great opening bowl from Jason Evans. One would think very difficult to get a 3 out of this for Matty.
Well, if he's got any chance, that's a good bowl.
It's everything past the jack.
Yeah.
Jason will be very much aware of that though, Alan.
Yeah, for sure. What's he doing?
He's got to stay off the shot
What's
bowl,
he doing,
yeah.
Jason, what are you doing?
Apologising to Matt, and Matt seeing the funny side of it.
Yeah.
Some anxious moments from Jason, no doubt. This game has been played in a great spirit, Alan. I'm sure you'll agree with me.
Absolutely. And they all are. At this level, they are. There's a.
I've never seen anything
No.
toxic, etc. It's all been good.
I think it's just an appreciation for the quality of each other's game, you know.
Given it a bit more line,
He didn't want to go close to that shot ball.
and his weight is good.
Yeah. Still a glimmer.
Of hope.
A glimmer of hope.
I
But
agree, Alan.
He's got to play it with this ball. He's got to get that tap.
Perfect weight.
I think he's playing with too much.
Yeah, and I think he's slightly under. Oh, he's taken away that ball.
Okay, there's
Glimmer
still
of
a
hope.
chance. There's still that chance. I think, you're going to see a positional bowls to try and match those three. Yeah, I don't think you have to be having played this game for that long to pick that one up. If he finds the middle bowl of Mathews Phiri.
Yeah, all of a sudden Jason's got an important ball to
It is
play in
an
his
important-
hand.
It is, yeah. Under the circumstances, it's a very important ball. What is he doing here? Is he going too close? He's going very close to his own again. You don't want to tap it.
Oh, he's finished well.
I don't think he wanted
No
to do
comment
it
though.
like that.
Yeah.
Seems to be on a better road, yeah. No.
Just going to miss it on our side. Great effort.
So we go to a tiebreaker.
And the rain comes down, Alan.
How many times have we said that this weekend?
Yet there was no prediction whatsoever this morning for rain.
Yeah. If anybody out there has got a good app that shows weather conditions that they predict well, please send it to me. Because I think the only time they can predict weather in Cape Town is when it happens. What's that?
Question here from Dean Riri.
Yeah.
You answer that one for us, Al.
Well, I'm in trouble anyway, so it won't make any difference. Yeah. Yeah, Dean. Well, I agree with you. Yeah, that's an unfortunate one also. The question is, do most players leave and not stay to support? I can't put a number to it, but I mean, I know there are players that have left, and players are travelling distances, and I personally feel the right thing to do is, if you played in the competition, if the roles were reversed and you were playing in the final, you want everybody else to stay. So that would be my answer for it.
I agree with you, Alan, wholeheartedly. Matthew's off to a good
Great
start, yeah.
Mathews. That's a great way to bounce back. Dean, just to take that a little further, I think that's a comparison to the fact that we don't get support from bowlers in the area, within the Western Cape area, in the surrounds. We don't get that support, and I think that's also my reaction and my feeling to the fact that players that have played in this competition also leave. I know some of them have got distances to travel, so it makes it very different. But as I say, it's difficult, but if they had made it all the way through, what is Matthews' bowl of the jack there?
Yeah, probably about 6 or 8 inches. He'll be looking at a bit more line, just slightly past the jack.
Get between
His bowl and Jason's 2 bowls at the back. Certainly had the line, but not the weight.
I wonder if this rain is not slowing it down a little bit.
Jason's got a chance, an opportunity here.
They're holding.
Certainly trimmed his line slightly. Can he hold?
Now it's a tough call. Now it's a very tough call because what does Mathews do here? Does he? Because if he doesn't get another shot close, he doesn't draw a second shot. Jason
He'll look for the edge of the bowl.
Edge of the bowl to
Yeah.
clip it out. Okay, it looks like Mathews is going to the back. He's hoping that if Jason does find the shot bowl, it'll get movement on the white.
Urging it on. Hasn't finished badly.
Not at all.
Yeah, so
Not at all. Yeah, if that bowl goes through to the jack, because I'm sure Jason's not going to play with controlled weight. He's been nice and aggressive. He has had a look, so maybe Mathews' ball didn't go far enough.
any contact on that bowl of Matt will be what Jason will be looking for. Half bowl, quarter bowl, doesn't matter, Alan.
Any piece. You know, if you get a little bit too much of the bowl and the white ball moves, it's not going to...
Oh, he's going on the backhand.
Does that surprise you?
Oh, he doesn't look too happy. There he is.
And now? And now?
Not too sure. Having a look. I think it's Matt's shot. Lombard has pointed his finger towards Matty.
Well, I mean, that's a perfect example of why a player like Jason Evans has won so many tournaments, able to play big shots like that. The result on this occasion may have not gone in his favour, but he wasn't far from getting the perfect result on target. I think a little bit less of that bowl and he would have been better off. Well, they haven't moved any of the bowls, Johan, so that all must be all
Good.
four of them must be
Good all-round measure,
all-round
perhaps.
measure, yeah. I think it's a case of going to the one from the one blue bowl to the other blue bowl to see which is the nearest. It's exactly what they do. Oh, okay, so that one's not in the count. Short. That one's out. That one's out. It looks like it is Mathews' shot. Right, Jason saying just go back just to be 100% sure. Yeah, Jason hands the mat to Mathews. Very unfortunate result.
Message from Clinton Roots regarding the question that was posed earlier on, Alan. We says 100% Alan, you play, you stay. Simple as that.
I agree, Clinton. Yeah, Tanya. Okay, one doesn't know whether the TV inside the clubhouse is a good call, because obviously people are watching.
Andre Barnard
out the
has made an observation there.
Yeah.
Am I right? That Jason had the luxury of taking the mat, but he's agreed. He's opted for Matty to go first.
Yeah, I don't want to make the wrong call here, but I'll make a call anyway. Isn't it the player who has the mat with the first end takes it on the third end if it goes to an extra end? But you must have an option to give it away if you want, surely.
Absolutely.
At this
Alan.
level.
So you're going to hold to the jack. It's just
Fine. Oh, he got a piece of it.
His weight's good. Needs to find his bowl.
Now listen, for all of you who are out there and you're not too sure about coming down to watch the game, Johan off air has just said to me he'll buy you drinks if you do come down. It's very kind of you, Johan.
Very funny, Alan.
Looks good. Good weight. Run away.
What does Debbie Phillips say?
Oh, she's out of sight. I can't see. Debbie. Hiding behind the gazebo. Mathews is
From
on
this
the way.
angle, it looks like it's still Mathews.
Yeah, it does. You're right. Mathews is looking for his own ball. He gets enough of it. He'll make sure of the shot, and he's done that. Oh, he hasn't.
Oh, but he's finished
That's
well,
so
not
unlucky.
wasted. Big bowl here from JC. He doesn't want to leave it to his last.
I think he's pushed. He's coming back.
Yeah, he's good. He's magnificent.
bowling, Jason.
What a magnificent bowl. That's incredible, pal.
Well, if there's anybody out there wondering how he did it and win 7 Masters, six Masters, I think his 7th is on the way. That's the reason why.
It's forced Matty perhaps on his forehand.
Yeah.
Matty hasn't played that hand
Maybe
all that much.
with one set up, maybe Mathews can look to have a little trot on the forehand,
Got to be up.
chip the bowl out. If he
Yeah.
gets the shot bowl, he might take Jason's other bowl out also.
Any sort of weight.
Yeah, the bowl of Jason's that's sitting at about 8 o'clock. You can get both. He's going for it. Can he hold?
It's in the area.
Can he hold?
Oh.
No. Has he burnt it? Oh my, he's followed through and he's got the spot. Yeah, I don't think Jason was too happy about that result. It was very fortunate. I mean, Mathews was certainly not looking for that part of the bowl. He was looking for his own bowl, and then it pushed the jack back to the 2-meter mark. And
And he hasn't left Jason
Yeah.
with much room.
no, I think Jason's got to play for
There's
this.
less than a foot. He's a less than a foot off the jack.
Yeah, there's no way Jason can try and draw this. He's got to run it, either get the bowl or get the jack into the
there's no
ditch.
draw here, Al.
No. Make matters worse, the rain comes down a little bit harder.
Jason just drying his bowl, taking his time. Oh, he's on his
Big bowl for a big player.
forehand. It's close.
Inside.
Just
Mathews
under.
has won it. There you go. Mathews Phiri is the finalist. Throws his hands up. Yeah, Jason responds. High fives. Great sportsmanship. Okay, Johan,
fantastic.
off into the rain, pal. You've got to interview them.
Don't you want to take this?
No,
one?
you can do it, mate. I saw the weather on Thursday and I said, it's over to you, mate. You can do all the interviews. What a game.